Welcome to Sushi Bites, my rice-loving fiends. Question, if it is too personal you don't have to answer it, but hey. Have you ever found yourself enjoying a day out with your girl and all of a sudden she gets kidnapped by a Dr. Wily wannabe? Yes? Then maybe you've been fortunate enough to have a game based on your experiences. Time Zone is that game, a Famicom exclusive platformer. You play as this boy with a red baseball cap and he throws it like a boomerang. Because this is something we all did back in the 90s, aye. The game begins in 1991, the very year it was released. Postmodernism. Your girlfriend or sister or whatever she is has been captured by a mad scientist and you have to go after her. Hey, this is pretty accurate actually, because in 1991 there were walking cola cans and dancing road signs. Well, that is sarcasm. Actually, there could well have been. I would have only been a year old back then, so I wouldn't really know, but I assume this didn't happen. Otherwise it would be on Wikipedia or something. I asked my parents and they said they aren't sure. I don't think they realised I was joking when I asked them. So you have to do some tricky precision platforming to get through the stages and use this really difficult boomerang baseball cap thing to defeat enemies and stuff. Let's have an auto-scrolling level with moving platforms in it. What a brilliant idea! Once in every world you will find a quiz where you can earn extra lives. This one asks you how many red things fly past. Sucks if you're colourblind or can't read Japanese. What do I do? What was I supposed to count? Oh crap. Did I get it right? Boss 1 is a somehow sentient blue car, which of course doesn't seem very pleased to see you. I suppose we can assume the scientist guy was responsible for making this car, those fizzy drinks, and those road signs cognizant. So no, despite the fact this car is alive and wants you dead, it probably isn't in any way related to Pixar's horror classic Cars or Stephen King's family romp Christine. When you win, you get beat. Better follow this dentist or scientist or whatever he is to wherever he's going, eh? So, World 2, you're thrown into BC. Well, actually, 9,999 BC. Everything we know about prehistory is wrong, you see, because dinosaurs roamed the planet only 11,000 years ago, and not only that, they spoke perfectly understandable Japanese. Hey, even better, bells existed then too. Oh, I didn't explain these. When you collect enough bells to fill the meter, you get a skateboard. So yeah, skateboards and cute little crash helmets existed in 9,999 BC too! I like how he's even bothered to put on a crash helmet. Like, come on, if you're some really rad 90s kid, would you be wearing a crash helmet? No. This world has you dodging handsome volcano rocks and hitting dinosaurs in the face with frisbee hat, and answering questions about how many pterodactyls fly across the screen, killing poor dinosaurs who happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, making your way to the evil scientist again so he can beat your ass again. The same thing every time? What is so special about this girl that the scientist really wants her, eh? And why is he willing to go to the end of time? On the plus side, we're going to the Wild West, the Wild Wild West, Jim West. The Wild West world is pretty awesome. In between the clearly racist Native American stereotypes, or Red Indians as they would have been known back then, there's also dancing cacti and wait, dancing cacti? And why not a jumping boot that appears to have a beak? Amazingly creative design, 10/10, would hire again. This world has you answering the question of how many times the Native American bangs his drum, and your reward is another bunch of free lives. I didn't mention that if you fail these, you don't lose anything, you just don't receive anything either. When I was playing this, I felt quite uncomfortable about these enemies, almost like playing the game was me somehow agreeing to and helping perpetuate a hurtful stereotype. But life is too short for that shit. The boss of the world is, you guessed it, a train. Either way, defeat this thing, and the scientist shows up again, does the same thing. Well, he is consistent, so we can give him that, I guess. Hey, I wonder what's going to fall on his head this time. I can't believe he falls for it every time. Hey! There's a hole in the ground this time. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. They broke a convention there. That's okay. And now, Feudal Japan. Because a little boy can take on trained ninjas and live. Also Daruma statues, because why not? At least most of this is accurate to a certain extent. Because yeah, they had skateboards in Feudal Japan. The boss battle is a flying ninja who cannot keep his trousers up. Stay classy, Japan. This poor boy, every time he gets really close, he ends up getting sucked into another time period altogether. Time travel again, this time to the future. Well, it would have been the future for them. Welcome to 2010. Everybody lives in the sky and aliens have replaced the human race. I much prefer this version of 2010 to Street Fighter 2010. Either of those 2010s would have been better than the 2010 I had. I mean, this should be it. Yeah, done it. Is he gonna fall for it again? Really? So where are we going now? Gasp. I don't even know where we are. Well, he's pulling a face at me. Wily's getting awfully desperate now. Melting clocks, is this going to be like Picasso world or something? Now this is when the game goes a bit silly. Instead of travelling through time, we travel through, well, I don't know what. In this world, everything is made of playing cards, toys and pinball flippers. How am I supposed to interpret this exactly? Is this the distant past? Distant future? Yeah, forget it. What the hell is this meant to be? So you get to the end and you take on the scientist. What? You can't jump on his head? You could with all the other bosses? Ah, you set a precedent and then you broke it. After phase 1, he will start attacking with stuff from each of the time periods you visited. After he's defeated, the girl is rescued and your quest is over. Also, the boy is a magician. Who knew? Time Zone. The graphics are great, I cannot fault them. Besides a few racist character designs, the soundtrack, yeah, it's okay. And the gameplay itself is great fun and just challenging enough to infuriate, but in that good way those niggling games can be. It is stupid enough for a few laughs, too. If you get a chance, give it a run through, I think you'll like it. I'll see you on the next Sushi Bites. If you miss it, you'll be wasabi. I can't believe I just said that.